Let me just start
All
recording.
right, well, let's move on to what is happening.
Yes, I have one sip
What
left.
is going to kill us tonight?
What is, what may.
What is and what shall be forever.
All right, that was the initial cup. I'll set this one down. Ready, guys? We all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll just recap pretty much everything and just kind of go through it real quick. Last time, the players ventured forth into the plane of Mount Celestia, finding it quite different from the material plane. Here, they sought out Axos, who tasked them with defeating a great chimera in the Ivory Coliseum. After facing off against the beast, Axos granted them their boon, which was a black sapphire forged from the Pillars of Creation, which can hopefully be used to trap their next target, the devil who made the blood contract that the party signed when they were just exploring their lands. To do so, they must now seek out Gwydian, who is thought to reside in Mechanus. The players were able to find a teleportation stone bound to Mechanus, though it looked like it was in disrepair. Regardless, they transported themselves to the realm of law and order. Although upon entering, this is not what they saw. Instead, they arrived to a plane of chaos. Large cogs drift in a yellow-orange viscous material that seems almost cloud-like. Yellow lightning strikes down at random, and the platform they are standing on seems to be aimlessly floating as well. And that's where you guys are. You're staring off at this site right now. Everything's kind of bathed in a yellowish light. Giant
And
cogs.
we're on,
Yeah, you're on like a solid platform.
is there anything I'm just kind of looking around, seeing if there's any particular direction that seems obvious to go in.
Okay. You're looking around and you notice the platform is just by itself. Kind of, but you do see a flying speck off in the distance.
Perception. Any idea what the flying speck could be, or if there's any better detail if I focus on it?
It's pretty far away, but perception check.
Yeah, 15.
A 15? Oh yeah, I see it.
Can
Not
we
with that
perceive as
really.
well, since
Yeah,
does the whole
absolutely,
party see it?
absolutely. Yeah, the whole. Anos.
And the other thing is, if this isn't what I was expecting, I would be trying to check for a trap kind of a thing, right?
Mhm.
But there's nobody waiting for us on this side, right?
Correct. No one's really waiting
Okay.
on you guys.
Well, hey, I got a nat 20. That's a good way to start the day. It probably means I'll die this evening, but
That's good. Let
death to you.
me just upload this file real quick.
I can't see your nat 20.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
See it either.
You can't?
You lying sack of shit. Here, roll again.
It's like, oh, that's because I was making shit up. Ha.
Does it say, you can't see it at all? Like where it says Atlas, then me, then...
Mm-mm.
No, I see Atlas than me.
Yep, me too.
Yeah. Just
And
roll.
apparently it's going to be a 15 kind of night.
I can roll it again.
Yeah.
I see up at the top where it says output, it was clicked to self.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you gotta. Hey, it's still good.
Wow.
19.
Pretty good.
It wasn't that 20. I can screenshot it if you don't believe it.
All right, I believe you. All right,
I'm
so
just kidding.
Oh God, Moderange.
you see one that is in the shape of a star, kind of. At the bottom right, there. It's flying towards you.
I want one as a pet. How do I work this out?
They're pretty big. This one's about human size.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I think they look creepy as hell. I want to go home.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, right.
I was
It wants
thinking
you to be its pet.
I was thinking about the infiltration abilities, but all right.
All right,
Okay,
so
so it's flying.
that one has a patch eye. He's like a archer pirate.
So, anyways,
so the stone that we came in on, is there a transporting stone on this side too?
yes.
So like, is there something different about it? Just from
No,
observation?
nothing's really different about it. It's still like it's not an obelisk shape. Think of like an old, those stones in Skyrim that have like the constellations on them and shit. They're kind of roundish, like that old kind of Celtic stones.
Is there any reason I shouldn't just try to go back and see if I'm able to get out of here?
You could try to go back if you wanted to.
Okay, I just meant like it's not a 24-hour thing. Like me, I don't know anything about.
Yeah, I mean, as far as you know, you think it's just a way of transporting back and forth.
I'll test to try and go back and see if we're able to.
All right. So last time you had a guy there, a little guy, operate the stone. You're going to have to make some type of check. It needs a command word of some type to function.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, Green can do that. Meanwhile,
So-
this thing
Trying to
starts
figure out
flying
this
closer and
password.
closer to you guys.
So the little guy he said something. So he's the one who sent us here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he could have. Was he like? I guess I don't remember this interaction.
He
but
was like
he trustworthy?
it was like glossed over last time for the like 5
Okay.
minutes we played.
Okay.
I was like, "Do you guys want to go anywhere?" He was an archon. He wasn't evil or anything.
So then he couldn't have been influenced. He couldn't have been.
No. He only thing he mentioned was that it seemed like it was like off kilter. The stone was like no one had used it in a long time. He wasn't sure what the purpose was. So he
Gotcha.
righted the stone.
So it's
and,
unlikely that the Archon is lied and sent us here.
Correct.
Okay.
And in fact, Greem. Oh, Hergen's there with you too. That's right. So Hergen piped up. This is most definitely Mechanus. It's just very odd. Very odd. You notice the big giant cogs in the sky. They should all be forming a giant kind of clockwork. But they're not. They're elsewhere.
Interesting.
Something is very wrong here. Very wrong. But Green, you do an Arcana check, and it seems that you need to kind of infuse this with some kind of arcane energy and speak a command word at the same time.
I didn't do a check yet, but okay.
Oh, sorry. I just kind of gave it to you
Sometimes
since you were.
you're just that damn good.
I
yeah.
know. Sometimes it's just a thing.
Yeah,
God, it's magic in here.
so magical.
You're like, you don't need to make a roll. You can taste it in the air.
Grim's like, "Yep, arcane energy. Need that." All right.
Yeah, it tastes pretty magic.
So this thing keeps flying towards you
In like a friendly way or like an urgent
in a
way? Like
purposeful way.
okay. Well,
As
because
long as
I'm
it doesn't seem hostile.
I'm trying to figure out should I jump on the black fly right now, go cruise
Oh,
around.
you can't use the black fly for another like a week.
Oh, because of the combination. Okay. Well, it's not a week, right? It's a day. Long rest.
Is it? Because he was killed. The black fly was slaughtered in the
He
battle.
was murdered.
So
okay.
it returns
He
the
just
form.
turns back into
yeah,
a-
check that out for me.
yeah.
Actually, I thought it was
Yeah,
a week,
I'll
but it
check
might
it out.
just be like
No,
24
I forgot
hours.
he died. It might be a week.
I don't remember him getting murdered.
Yeah, he
me
was
either.
he was struck by the chimera, and Aenos jumped onto the chimera's back. So this thing keeps flying towards you. Anyone want to do anything? Just kind of wait for it to show up.
I'm gonna get my sword and shield out and ready in case this is hostile.
Okay.
I'm not making any threatening movements just to make sure in case this thing's intent is just to talk to us.
Yeah, I'll just kind of lean on my staff leisurely.
All right.
So
Drunkenly.
there's no such thing as death. It basically is if it gets to 0 hit points, it just reverts to the figurine. And Ebony Fly is 2 days.
2
Bronze
days.
Griffin is 5.
yeah, you haven't. It's still the same day you fought the chimera,
It sounds good. Yeah,
I
for
believe. So. So yeah, you guys continue forward. You just kind of wait on this thing. Approaches you. It's kind of spinning its 5 limbs in a helicopter fashion around this central circular area. You know that everything it has 5 of it. 5 legs, 5 arms, 5 eyes, 5 mouths. And it kind of lands. And you notice it doesn't seem, the picture I showed you, doesn't quite look like that. It looks a little bit more steampunkish. You can actually see the internal cogs of it. You know, and the eyes, they're not biological eyes. They're clockwork little contraptions with apertures that zoom in and zoom out. Hello, state your business. Why are you here?
We seek Gwydian.
Gwydian does not seek you.
Mechanus. How do you know that? Friend, things seem rather odd here. Something's definitely afoot. It's urgent that we see Gwydian.
Friend, registered. Yes, you are friends. Identify.
We are definitely friends.
I will take you to Gwydian. He is not expecting company, I think. Why are you here? He just keeps on repeating.
No, I like the whole take us to Gwydian. You were on to something there.
Take you to Gwydian.
I like where you were going with that one.
Do not touch anything here. It is not for you. My name is Fizz.
I just don't want anything here to touch me.
We will not touch you unless you want to be touched.
Huh.
I kind of look in shock.
Not today.
I put my sword and shield away.
All right. Good choice. All right. Come with me. And he starts flying off.
Does the cloud follow, or how does he
I was
expect
gonna
us
say,
to follow?
are we able to follow him?
He doesn't know that you're not capable of flying.
Hey, mechanical creature.
What is it you seek?
We're not like you. You're gonna need to find a way to get us there.
Very well.
Come on, let's go. 01011 that thing.
010. Oh, yes. Okay.
Input air.
0 0 0 0 0 0 0. All right. Input air blows up now. He goes, I will tether you.
Oh, frack.
And it starts doing this motion with its 5 arms. And this cloud seems to start twisting into this rope, kind of, and it attaches it to the platform. And it takes off, granted, at a much, much slower speed. You reckon at the pace you're going, it's going to take a little while. If you haven't had a short rest by now, you can take one.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit and meditate.
All right.
I don't want to break the boot loop we're in right now, where he's actually finally doing what we want him to do, but I will try to get a little bit more information. And so I want to ask about how long ago was it that the cogs fell down?
Cogs. Yes. Internal clockwork of Mechanus.
We didn't fail.
It failed before I was born.
How old are you?
270 years old by material planar standards.
Okay, so that's good. This is one thing we can't blame on Fel.
It's true.
Well, in that
I'll
case,
find a way.
Yeah, that's what I really wanted to know, is if the cube did it. But yeah, no, I'm all set. I have no idea what did it then.
Yeah, this is something greater than that.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Any other questions while we continue our quest to find Gwydian?
Do you welcome guests with any gifts?
No. Just hostility.
Oh, goodness. Well, then we're faring well.
good.
You are first visitor in over 100 years to Mechanus, I think. And he just keeps on going, and it continues.
It's not worth
continues.
asking more questions. We need to get where we're going. So
Yeah. I mean, it's flying as you're. It's answering as it's flying.
yeah.
But yeah, eventually.
Who visited 100 years ago?
I do not know. I would have to check with Duodrone.
Is Gwydian the master here, or?
He is creator.
Oh goddamn! I just thought it was a dude. Okay.
He's the dude.
Yeah, he's the dude. Okay.
What do I know about Mechanus from any kind of lore I may have
I can
heard?
do a history check. Yeah.
Guidance.
All right, is that a +4?
D4.
A D4.
Yeah, I'm plus D4.
Well, that's good.
Nice.
You know
All
that
right.
it's all right. So, what are you looking to know?
Any stories about this possibly in mythology?
The only thing you can really remember is souls that are lawful and good usually reside here after death. There's not too many epics that ever go to Mechanus. It's a very dry place. Typically, you do know that there's something called a Great March usually. But that was only mentioned in a epic that was offhandedly mentioned as in, there's a Duodrone. He must be on the Great March investigating the other planes. Because after a certain time, that's what they do is they go off on a Great March and scout and learn more knowledge after every certain time. Set time. So, but yeah, other than that, there's not much. You know that Primus is supposed to be the number one band here, and also the god.
Good.
But
it seems like
it doesn't seem like an alternative rock kind of place, but all right.
Yeah, something seems off here. And Greem, you notice all that yellow energy that's floating around seems to be divine somehow. Well, you guys keep going, and finally you break through these clouds that are like this more like heavy floating goo that kind of ripples off of you. And you see a platform that stretches out miles and miles and miles. In it are great cogs still intact and pathways clearly defined. But it looks like the outer layers are the ones that are floating out into the openness. But the central location is still kind of defined as this great cog just kind of turns. And in the center, as the platform lowers down, you see a small shack. Looks like a little shanty you might see. And Pentadrone goes, "Follow me. Please keep your hands and arms to yourselves. Do not disrupt anything here." And he goes up to the door and does a series of knocks. And the door opens. And inside, while it resembles a small hovel on the outside, the inside is revealed to be the size of a grand hall of a king, though moderately decorated and filled with tables laid out in with small intricate parts. The tables are expand in a radial manner from the center, and at the center is a very old humanoid figure. And it's like 500 feet to the center. You may enter and approach.
I'll just walk in,
Okay.
keeping aware about anything that may be moving towards us,
Yeah,
but not quite.
You kind of work your way in a circular manner towards the center, and you notice that there's several like imps or impish figures But upon closer look, they're clockwork imps made completely of mechanical parts. And they seem to be applying in an assembly line fashion certain parts. As you get closer, it seems to be they're making modrons. And at the center, Gwydian is still kind of intricately tightening one little screw on this little modron that's about this big. What is it you seek here? No!
God.
I said I need a 6, not a 7. And the little impish creature flies back, grabs a little tool.
It sounds like your armor. Run.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this voice is
Sorry, man. I
familiar.
only got a few voices.
I don't trust this guy already.
Yeah, I already
what
don't
is
trust
it you
with him?
seek?
It's already the guy. So I'm like re-looking through my notes here. So all right, Matt, let me meet you on this here out of character real quick. So I've got Atsu was created by Gwydian. Gwydian's
long
a
ago.
clockmaker.
Yeah.
Yep. Gwydian, the dreamscaper.
Yeah.
Where Primus is the ruler, I guess.
Well, Primus is supposed to be the ruler in Mechanus, which is
Okay,
here.
but we're in Mechanus, right? But he's just the creator, not the ruler. Then
You don't know. You haven't asked.
okay.
It has not been divulged. I'll say that.
And the main point again was to get Gwydian to assist us in the summoning ritual to get Marlock into the Soul Trap Gem.
No, he was going to deliver you to the realm of the soulless, which is like a dreamscape realm. And Matt, I think you might need to hit reconnect because I can't see you. Can everyone else kind of? Is he moving?
I can see him.
Oh, maybe
I
I
can
need.
see him.
Maybe I need to reconnect.
He's moving. He's just
He can't hear us.
Hold on,
I would
I'll
imagine.
reconnect. All right, yeah, that's much better. Oh, it still hasn't patched that problem yet. All right.
So we still need the dreamscaping ability because honestly, I forget why we're here.
That is why.
That's-
That is
that's-
why. You are going to go into the realm of the soulless, which is like a dreamscape realm, and you need Gwydian to get you there.
And why are we going to the realm of the soulless?
So you can trap a part of the devil's soul.
we have to do the soul trap black gem thing in that realm.
Yes.
We can't just do it in the
Correct.
material plane.
Correct.
Okay.
And you don't know, you hardly know anything about the procedure, the ritual. All that is a vague mystery to you, and that is why you sought him out, because Greem looked a divine intervention kind of happened by he thinks Ioun that led him to a book where Gwydian was involved, hopping through dreams.
All right. So honestly, Greem, you want to take this one? I feel like you probably will be able to connect better than I can. You know what I mean?
Connect with a soulless bastard? Yeah, let's see how well that works.
Maybe. I don't know if he's a soulless bastard or not. I don't know. Worst
He
case
sounds
scenario,
like
all I can do is just throw dice at this. I don't know what to say. So sorry.
So, excuse me, my friend. We seem to have caught you at a bad time. You seem awfully busy.
All time is bad.
Yes, such is that that time is a thief of all mankind. So, your Modron here tells us that you were not expecting us.
No,
And
why would
I
I?
Correct. However, I have it on good authority that you are indeed the man we seek to bestow upon us the knowledge to help us enter the dreamscape.
Oh, this is what you seek, huh? The
Yes.
dreamscape. I've not been there in a long time.
But you have been there.
Been
Do you want
there.
to go back?
No, I don't want to go back. I have been there in the sense that I'm not sure it existed before I went there. Or maybe it always did and no one else had been there.
Well,
Why must you go there?
We have very important business regarding the acquisition of an item we believe lies in that realm.
Oh, there are no items in the realm, so someone has misinformed you.
Or perhaps I'm being vague on purpose.
Well, I shan't help you unless you tell me exactly why you're here.
I'm pretty sure we're going to kill a demon.
Yeah, I mean,
Demon.
ultimately,
In so many words,
I
yes.
just say as I'm poking through some of the parts that are like, I'm not like touching them, but I'm looking kind of at some of the parts they're assembling over here.
we're the unfortunate victims of an extortion scheme with a devil. And
Devil now. Was a demon,
Or a
now it's a
demon.
devil.
Sorry.
No, it
No,
is
it's
a
a
devil.
Oh, it's a devil. That's right.
Yeah.
Devils make contracts. Yeah. So, anyways, so it is a devil. We know his name, and we have a black gem that we'd like to have a conversation with him through.
Let me see this gem. I have not laid eyes on one in such a time.
I mean, I'm not really worried about him sneak thieving it out of my hands, but kind of insight. I just want to know how he's taking this conversation. Are we just like amusing him? You know, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, the vibe you're getting is he hasn't looked at you once since you started talking. In fact,
Said, bastard.
that modron that he was working on, he kind of does some kind of hand wavy shit, and this little bead of light, he grabs onto it and inserts it into a center cog, closes the chamber, and the modron comes to life. He goes, "Shoo now, shoo!" Yes.
So I'll show you the black gem, but I have a question for you. It seems you're really still enjoying giving life to the modrons, while the cogs that move this realm are in disarray.
Oh, if you only knew. I hate this life, but it is a necessity, I'm afraid.
Yes, I imagine being all-powerful creator has its drawbacks.
How powerful is that what they call me? That's
Are you
funny.
not the creator of this world?
This
Am I the
world?
only one?
No, I'm not the creator of this world. I have not thought about it in a long time. The day that Primus went on from this world.
What day? How long ago was that?
Oh, it was, let's carry the one. It was like
Yesterday.
300, no, 200-ish years ago or so. 270, 280, something like that.
Was that when the cogs fell?
Oh, that happened later. Hurricane is over there just taking notes, scribbling everything out as fast as he can. But no, it was something else that happened there. Mechanus, it's not been itself since the passing of Primus.
I got mirror back. I spilled shit. I'm a dumbass.
I spilled shit.
Jesus Christ. That's what Gwydian did as well. He spilled shit.
Spilled the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna pick up all this reality?
Wait for Zach to get back, I suppose. But yeah, he starts working on another modron.
It's his entirety of life is just creating more modrons because
Yeah.
there's nothing else to do.
Well, he has to. For something. We'll get that.
I'll be back real quick then.
Alright. We'll get back to that as soon as Zach gets back.
There's a limitless army of them just outside. He's planning
Yeah.
invasion.
Not far from the truth.
Attack is imminent.
The material plane shall know my vengeance.
He'll be the next guy to show up on one of those motivational, like, determination posters.
Yeah. Never get discouraged.
One more
Might
drama
take
does-
200 years, but
Ba, 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 ba. Sake. I feel like Tom Cruise in that Last Samurai movie. Sake!
more sake.
Oh, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. The cops came and got John.
Peace out, home, bro.
Bust.
Stay
Bust.
strong. First thing you do when you get in there is knock out the biggest bitch you can. Assert your dominance early on. They won't fuck with you.
Ba, 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 ba. I don't know how I feel about this Ready Player One movie.
Yeah.
After I just finished the audiobook, I'm looking at the trailer and I'm like, man, come on. It's supposed to be 80s inspired, and then they have like fucking Tracer from Overwatch in there, and it's like modern day things. I'm like, come on, guys, it's supposed to be 80s.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
a lot of people, like younger generation, they don't have a fucking clue what that is. So
Is
you
it
gotta
like,
associate it somehow.
aren't like the Tron cars or motorcycles in there? Or
Yeah,
no?
supposedly, but not in the book. I can't remember actually in the book. But I know in the trailer when all the cars are racing and shit like that, I'm like, that didn't happen in the book. What the fuck? But it is what it is.
Well, that's like me. I'm on the second book of The Walking Dead, and that shit is nothing like what the show's like at all.
Yeah.
Half the characters died before the end of the first book that are still going on right now. So it's kind of annoying, but I like the book better.
Yeah.
What's the movie that has Tracer or whatever? Strong Bikes?
Ready Player One.
No, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, Atlas. So
Sorry.
we were talking about something I can't remember.
I ain't used enough making a Mordrin army, but that was out of character.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm trying to figure out, like, the black gem is the first thing that he's shown interest in. So that's a thing I currently have
Well,
for the negotiations.
what were we talking about? Yes, so Primus thing. 200 some odd years ago. Let's get back on track. I found an already dying god with Primus. And that is why he is no longer here. He's not completely dead. But let me see.
So?
Oh, excuse me, what was that, Sir Dwarf?
How so? You say he's not completely dead?
I saw it as an academic opportunity to understand godhood. In doing so, I kind of encouraged Primus to relinquish his physical form. And in turn, he became the raw energy that is seen all around Mechanus nowadays. And this is why I still build modrons. I harness this power to infuse it. For a great calamity will surely come soon. And so I build. And I build. But this sapphire gem, let me see this.
Okay. Yeah, fine. I think I have it. Well, do it.
I mean, I know we came all this way, so we might as well just be earnest as much as possible.
Yeah, well, no, I was just trying to get more and more out of him because it's the only thing I got. But yeah, so I think I have the gem.
He doesn't seem to be holding anything back.
Yeah,
You just have to ask questions.
Atlas is just a negotiator. You know what I mean? That's the thing. He's chess. You know. Anyways, yeah, he'll show the gem.
That's no good.
Okay, what does that mean?
It's not cut. I mean, it can hold. I mean, it'll work. It'll work for your purposes. I'm sure. But
Well, why do you say it won't work well?
Yeah, let's start with how is it we can get something like this cut if it would be better, a better gem.
Well, you would need to find
Stronger, I
a
imagine.
master artisan that specializes in gem cutting. But there's not been one of those on the material plane for a long time. But that's only if you want to capture a full soul. That's different than capturing a partial soul. This imperfect thing it'll work for your desires.
Well, so we need Marlock, the devil that signed the contract, to be fully extinguished. Will this
Extinguished?
Gem do that?
Why do you wish to extinguish him?
I mean, we need the contract broken, right? So we need to put an end to Marlock.
You're not thinking. Clearly, you're not thinking. You don't know what this does.
Apparently not. Please enlighten us.
When you enter the realm of the soulless, that is where how do I say it? The partial self lives. That's where it lives. Where you go when you daydream, where you go when you dream slightly and can't remember the dream. Your soul partially escapes to this plane. Now, you trap a partial soul. You cannot kill the creature. You you just have a powerful tool for control. You influence your will to the creature. It can do your bidding, unless it's strong enough to fight back.
Okay, I get it. So we would still need to summon Marlock, but once we have his partial soul, we would still have the conversation and have more leverage.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I think was all we were really going to do with this anyway.
Well, I guess
I don't think we had actually set out to kill him or anything.
To
I
kill
think
him,
we
you
were
would
just
have to
trying
kill him on his home plane.
Yeah, I think we were.
That was an option that we said we definitely didn't want to do.
Correct.
Instead of going to hell.
Yeah.
Right. This was the alternative to going and actually trying to go toe to toe, was to collect part of him and say, "Hey, look, we'll let you go if you'll, break the contract."
Or
Okay.
do something, stuff like that.
I'm paraphrasing. There's a lot more to it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's when your negotiator will come in handy, Atlas.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
I just want to make sure that this stone will work for the intended purpose.
Oh yes, everything.
It hasn't been.
It's not the bad. It just needs to be cut to really harness the full soul.
Well, we don't need to do that.
I guess not. You're fine. Tell me about your quest. I wish to hear it. What have you encountered? As he eyes the the ring that's on you, Aenos, from Exarloth.
I was gonna say which one.
That's kind of put my hand up. Do you know what this is?
Yes, it's a sovereignty ring. I know what that is. Oh, you poor souls.
And what is the sovereignty ring?
It belongs to the sovereignty of the Abolus. It's their mark, and he owns you. Don't you see that?
It's a good thing I didn't put it on.
I mean,
Yeah, your poor soul.
I mean, it doesn't like physically control you. It's just like kind of like a slave collar or something like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
what it distinguishes. Is what you're getting from this now.
You're like, God damn it.
This creature, you have bigger problems than this devil, I take it.
I believe my friends here are using one evil to fight another at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, the issue with the soul contract is that, we can't come back to life.
Oh, yes,
But-
that's tricky.
Yeah, so that's the trick. We'd like to one mountain at a time,
Okay. Well, those Aboleths, they're difficult to kill. Very difficult to kill.
I mean, for the record, to my understanding, he can hear everything we're saying through the ring, regardless of whether it's in my bag or on my
You
person.
don't
so-
think that's the case right now.
So he lied, or in here?
You're
Or
on a different plane of existence.
I think it's as long as we're on the same plane as he is.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Cool then. Sweet. Well then, fuck that guy.
Oh, well, in that case, he can go straight to fucking hell.
Yes, those Aboleths are tricky beings. But that's not why you're here, I suppose, is it?
No, I mean we killed a vampire tree too.
Yeah, Gothias.
We've been busy. We've been busy.
Well.
So, do you have a desire to set right this realm again and fix the cogs, or is everything going according to the plan?
Do
that's
I look
laid
like
out
a
for?
god to you? And this man, as you got closer, he has these aged sun spots on his skin, the liver marks. His eyes are heavily folded over, and he's long gray hair, long gray beard, extremely skinny. But he's also over 1,000 years old, and he's a human. So he's like, "Do I look like a god to you?"
I mean, you look impressive, whatever that means. Would you be able to help us get to the land of the souls? And do you know how we can do the partial soul trap? The
You don't
summoning, the
even know
ritual?
how to do it.
We are but young children walking a dangerous path. We
Yes,
appreciate
I'll
any
help
we
you.
can have. You're a good man.
Just let me. Hey, hold on. You over there. Come here. Yes, you. This goes here. That goes there. Repeat. Okay. And he goes, "Come with me." He hobbles. Yeah. So, what? Well, yes, that's right. The realm of the soulless. That's where we're going.
Yeah. Do we need anything special for the ritual? So
I mean, it might help if you had some magic mushrooms.
is there a particular type of magic mushroom you need?
No, it will help the sleeper.
What do you mean by sleeper?
The person who has to go in and
I mean,
do the
for the
thing.
record, everybody, I have magic mushrooms. So I actually literally have. I mean, I don't know, Matt. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
still
talking
have
about.
Boom! I got it, guys. No quest today. I literally have that in my inventory. So
The sleeper will function as a conduit between this realm and the next. that person's abilities will be greatly reduced in the realm of the soulless. So choose wisely who you send. And
Greatly
he's the
reduced?
yes, and he's the only one that can bring you out as well.
What do you mean by bring us out? The only one that can bring us out.
You cannot plane shift to this realm naturally once you're in.
So I guess I'm confused. So we're gonna send one of us to
No,
sleep.
no,
They will go.
well,
Jesus.
he's a conduit.
That was evil. Whoa!
No, did volume spike up or something?
Oh my god, dude, it sounded like a demon dragon. Audio.
That's funny.
So we're gonna have one of us go to sleep, and then you're gonna help them dream walk to the realm of the soulless, right?
Well, I will connect your souls to his.
And then we're all gonna go together, but he's our conduit.
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
And will the rest of us be our same skill set?
yes. You will notice golden chains of light protruding from your forehead, and they will only be faintly visible to you. And you will be connected to the sleeper. The sleeper will have a scintillating rope that follows them around everywhere. And to back out of the realm, all he needs to do is pull the rope. And that will combine and merge the two realms once again.
Well, I will
Damn.
volunteer
So-
to be the conduit.
So the conduit, do they have to go hunt down Marlock? They have to find him on this realm?
No, that is a group task. The sleepers...
We're all going together.
Yes,
You just designate one of us to be the person, to be
Now-
the rope holder.
Now, the only thing is that you will form in a bubble of your dreamer. Then all he needs to do is concentrate and dissolve the bubble. And then you can concentrate on a tuning object. You have something of this Marlock character, correct?
We have the contract that he arranged.
That will be fine. And you will be guided to where your target is on the plane.
Oh, well then never mind. I don't have that contract, so...
I mean, I think I have it. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm kind of the mule, so I'll give it to whoever wants it to do the sleeping thing. It's not a big deal.
Well, I still think between the four of us, you two are the only ones whose names are still on it, so you hold the most significance as far as connection to it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm good with being the sleeper. I'm not really... I think that's a good point. I guess it's Anos or me, so...
How is the sleeper weakened through this?
He exists in two places at once. That is how.
Is he less capable of fighting?
He's capable enough, but his abilities will be greatly reduced.
Okay. So we take the contract, we hunt down Marlock, and then how does the soul trapping work?
Well, that one there will be, from what you understand is at any time you just shove the gem, like physically, into it, and there will be a contested check. All right, and the however much health wherever he's at will reduce the DC.
What kind of check are we thinking here? Like, does this need to be like somebody who's
Probably a will
Yeah,
check,
like-
contested will.
okay? So it's not like. See, I was thinking green, like an Arcana thing, because it's a
No, it's
ritual,
going to be.
but it's
sorry,
actual.
wisdom. It's going to be like a contested wisdom check.
Gotcha.
Well, that I would not be good at that.
I would not either. I would vote the cleric.
Does the person that is like soul connection wise, right? Does it have to be Alexander or I because we were on the contract, or
It could
Yeah, but
be
look,
anyone.
I don't want my wisdom reduced if I'm the one that's doing the shoving thing. So I don't want to be the tether if my
Oh, I get what you're saying.
wisdom is reduced. If I'm the only one here with enough wisdom to do this task, you need to be the tether, and I will be the one that does the contested
Makes sense.
Yes. Now, you don't want to die or kill the thing you're trying to trap, because it doesn't really
Right.
kill them. Weird things happen.
Weird thing.
As you don't truly die, a piece of your soul is kind of left and forever locked away, as you will be summoned back to this plane. But the price ranges from memories to a physical or metaphysical attribute. And if you kill the thing you're trying to trap, it will go away as well, and you won't be able to trap it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not there to fight it.
Well, I mean, you'll have to fight it to bring down the DC, but you don't want to kill it, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance we could come back without all our limbs?
Correct.
Or
Yes.
your brain, or any
Or
part.
your brain, or your tongue, or your wits.
You come back as a vegetable. Enjoy that.
With no arms or legs.
All right.
I came back as a potato.
Just a
All I
head,
have is my eyes.
just a head in a jar. That part doesn't carry
This
around
is
forever.
me.
Actually, that'd be pretty awesome. I'm just a brain in a jar with a pair of eyes. Like, oh shit, what happened? I'm a cleric. Oh yeah.
No, so now once you capture it, they're not quite bound to you in the physical, but you can exert your control over them through the gem. What this means is after you're done with that and you come back here, you can bring him to our location, or make them do things, or both. In your case, as you said, perhaps alter the contract or cancel it or whatever. I don't know.
Wait. Sorry, I'm still slightly confused about that. So we get the guy's soul gem, right? We come back here. We still have to find him and literally negotiate face to face.
No, you can bring him to you as if through a gate spell through the gem.
Understood.
Or you can just mentally control him and reside as a voice in his mind. Yes.
So after we fight him on another plane, we summon him to us, in which he might try to fight us again because he knows that we can't
Possibly.
permanently kill him on this plane.
Possibly.
Okay.
But you can also just exert control. You don't have to bring him to you. You can exert control through the gem. Whether you bring him to you or not. If you don't bring him to you, your voice will just kind of reside in kind of his conscious thought, and you can talk to him.
Haunted armor in a sense.
Kind of like that. Yeah, it'll be like that. All right.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and I'll volunteer to be the tether, seeing as I like the shrooms, anyways. So
There you
and
go.
I've used them before.
You can do it in my room if you wish. Come all. And as you go to his room, and it's a lavishly decorated interior.
Can I insight him? I just feel like he's being super helpful,
Okay.
which is kind of weird.
Yeah, inside him. Go for it.
Guidance on that, because I'm curious as well.
Well, that was terrible.
That's awesome.
You can't get a feeling one way or the other. You're
Of course you'd roll a total 4.
Yeah, max roll on the inside.
you're
Or on the.
yeah. You think whatever your character wants to think about him.
I feel slightly suspicious.
Yeah. Then you are.
I'm gonna follow that, but I'm not gonna use my guidance, obviously.
All right.
I'm probably not gonna do any better than that, but we'll see. Jesus,
Yeah, same thing.
it's 15 kind of night.
He leads you to his bedchambers. Okay, you should take the shrooms and have some tea. There's honey
Have some
in there.
shroom tea.
He
That
just,
shroom
flat,
sounds
he just
amazing.
flat out dies right away.
Okay.
He's like, what happened? How many did you take? He's like, I took the whole thing.
He's just asleep now. Now everybody else.
I saw
everybody else took the
Mufasa
tea.
in the wall.
I mean, to me, I have the easiest job. I get to go take a nap, guys. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, not only do you have to take a nap and take those shrooms, you also have to think about the thing you want the most and bring us into your little bubble as well.
All right.
yeah, that's true. It'll be interesting. I would be lying if I didn't think about Greem's being inside of Greem's head and being able to see those things.
Yeah.
So Atlas is going to do his best to wall off the things he doesn't want you all to see.